Our next act comes from the county Offaly, I believe. Everybody knows him as Johnny Keegan. I know him as Paddy Paradise. Come up here, Paddy, and do your party piece.
I really didn't want to do this, especially after Malcolm doing it. It's a terrible twist of fate. I should follow someone like Malcolm doing it. Come on, lads. Malcolm about 15 years ago after a Bob Dylan concert doing the Barflies, and they had a first tribute night to Dylan, and I was going, Jesus, these boys fucking rock. And yeah, fantastic. So I just want to, I'm a Dylan fan, Dylan night, I suppose. And fair play, thanks a million, Carl. I know Carl from organising gigs. I'm a bit of a promoter myself around town. Plug. We got the Laughing Stock Comedy Club on the fringe and off the fence at the Comedy Festival this June bank holiday. All on this stage, some serious national and international comedians for your entertainment. So I can't help myself, Carl. That's out of the way. I'm here because it's Bob Dylan night now. Bob Dylan 75, fucking fantastic. We're celebrating someone that's alive. Like, I came across Dylan, I suppose, as a 12-year-old. My brother had a vinyl collection. That's coming back, thank fuck. And, Desire. And it was like, walking into his room, actually, when I'd seen the stage here tonight. That looks like Mikey Larkin, if you know, the chipper up in Plastic Street. And, this is a fantastic gig. My girlfriend at the time, the Kenny woman, she's not here tonight, so I won't name her. Maggie Larkin, fantastic girl. And so we met in Australia, and just buzzing off this, like, you know, the essential Bob Dylan, all the hits, like, just savage, you know, just overlooking Bondi Beach and just, you know, romanticising about all this Bob Dylan stuff, blowing in the wind and all that kind of, wow, amazing. So imagine coming back from Australia to Kilkenny and seeing Bob Dylan is playing in Kilkenny, like, what the fuck? That was crazy back in 2000, like. So we said we got to capitalise on this, so we they come from an artistic family, so we got the brother involved, Mikey, to do a caricature of Dylan, because obviously we couldn't do a photo because it was copyright and all that. And that's a big thing, especially when you're going around the High Nelly selling Bob Dylan t-shirts outside Nolan Park. But that's what we did, and the thing on it was, I don't know, we don't even have one ourselves. We sold about 300 of them, and I apologise if I'm after losing half the crowd coming in, and the other crowd going, what the fuck is this guy on about? So just bear with me, right? We're going back to 2000 when Bob Dylan played in Nolan Park, reciprocating the stories behind this fantastic poster. Is this going for auction or something tonight? We look to get out of here. But so we sold these t-shirts with the caption, best advice, don't take it. Because when Dylan was a 17-year-old and he wanted to see exactly where he was fitting in the world and all that, he was a big fan of Woody Guthrie. And he went to Woody on his deathbed and he says, have any advice for me, Woody? And he goes, no. He says, best advice, don't take it. Don't take advice. So I don't think anyone got the caption, but those tickets are like hotcakes. They're like hen's teeth. So if anyone knows of anyone, it's a black one or a white t-shirt with a black caricature. Best advice, don't take it. Bob Dylan, Nolan Park, 2000. It's a collector's item. So that's our part of Dylan. And this one here, this was what I was thinking about today when I said to Carl. And by the way, is there a guitarist that knows Senor? Oh, yeah. Tales of Yankee Power. Can anyone play that on the guitar? Okay, well I'm gonna have to try and recite it, so because I'm definitely not going to torture it. I'm not going to upset the real Dylan singers here tonight by singing it, because it's a tough one to sing, but it's a beautiful melody in the guitar. But the story of that was when we were in Australia, myself and Maggie, buzzing off Dylan, came back, Dylan's playing in Nolan Park, I'm buzzing into Street Legal, and next thing, Senor, and I'm going, unbelievable. This is long before 911, by the way, well, about a year now, and everything that followed. But they had a history, you know what I'm talking about. He sang about, like, you know, the imperialism that was he was fighting through. He changed people's vision of the world, like, single-handedly, with a guitar and the truth. 2 chords and the truth. Was that Dylan? Did he coin that? 2 chords and the truth? How profound. Of course it was Bono. Is everyone here from Kilkenny? The great city. Right. Does this picture remind you of anywhere in Kilkenny? I swear to God, thank you very much! This is fantastic! Is that my head? Nice one, brother. Maggie Hollins, and I worked at Maggie's. And I was going out with Maggie. And I ain't going to work with Maggie's farm no more, but like, you know, that's another story. Yeah, I swear to God, man, that's fantastic. So, Street Legal, Senor, the song. And no one can play it on guitar, so I'll recite it because it's a beautiful song. And I believe in the power of the word. And just bear with me. Do you ever notice that when you ask people to bear with you, no one bears with you? That's a Reggie Hunter joke. He's playing at the festival as well. Nothing to do with me, but I definitely recommend you check him out. Right, Carl, thanks again. Give it up for Carl, lads. This is brilliant. I organise team nights as well, but they're usually with dead people like Jim Morrison and all that. We had a seance there last year, look. But this is how you organise a tribute night. Fantastic. Fair play, lads. I say there's a lot of good stuff coming, and thanks for bearing with me. I'm going to leave you with this song, which I'm going to recite. Excuse me. Senor, Tales of Yankee Power. Senor, Senor, can you tell me where you're heading? Lincoln County Road or Armageddon? Seems like I've been down this way before. Is there any truth in that, Senor? Senor, Senor, do you know where she's hiding? How long are we going to be riding? How long must I keep my eyes glued to the door? Will there be any comfort there, Senor? There's a wicked wind blowing on the upper deck, and there's an iron cross still hanging from around her neck. There's a marching band still playing in that vacant lot. When she's held me in her arms one time, she said, "Forget me not." Senor, Senor, I can see that painted wagon, smell the tail of the dragon. I can't stand the suspense here anymore. Can you tell me who to contact here, Senor? Well, the last thing I remember before I stripped and kneeled was a trainload of fools bogged down in a magnetic field, and a gypsy with a broken flag and flashing ring said, "Son, this ain't no dream, it's the real thing." Senor, Senor, you know their hearts are hard as leather. Give me a minute, let me get it together. I just can't pick myself up off this floor. I'm ready when you are, Senor. Senor, Senor, let's overturn these tables and disconnect these cables. This place don't make sense to me no more. Can you tell me what we're waiting for, Senor? Viva Bob Dylan! Nice one.